All right, in our first news story today, shockingly, according to Bloomberg, Zillow has paused their iBuying business and is trying to unload 7,000 homes to institutional investors for $2.8 billion. Zillow shares got decimated. It's down 11.5% on the news, dropping to $85 a share. They lost $2 billion in market cap, and Zillow is going to reduce its workforce by 25% over the next few months. So let's unpack what iBuying is. If you haven't heard this term, it's an industry term in real estate. Basically, it means that a bunch of these websites that like Redfin and Zillow would buy homes to flip them. Just institutionalized buying of homes, single family homes specifically. So Zillow ramped this up after buying about 700 homes in 2018. Of course, there is the company Opendoor that Keith Raboy, friend of the pod, founded, and that went public. IPOB was Opendoor, really clever idea. I had Keith Raboy to talk about that company years ago on the pod. Zillow offers homeowners the ability to request an offer on their house. Then they use an algorithm to generate the price. If that price is accepted, Zillow sends an inspector to confirm the status of the home. Zillow pays in cash if the inspection checks out, and then they make repairs and put the property back on the market. And they were targeting like 4 or 5% at scale. Obviously, as I said, Redfin and Opendoor have similar programs. But on October 18th, Zillow put out a statement that Zillow offers would not be buying any more homes in 2021. They said, quote, due to a backlog in renovations and operational capacity constraints, they were going to stop the program. In other words, they bought homes that needed renovations, and operational capacity to me means they weren't executing at a high level. And I heard this from the grapevine that one of the things that iBuyers were doing was they were buying homes that they really didn't understand. In other words, let's say a home had noise at night because it was near, I don't know, a construction site, and all the trucks came back. They might send an iBuyer out there. That person might sell it to you, and there was negative signaling. In a market that is so vibrant like today with low interest rates, home buyers are going to go look at 20 different homes, put offers in on 3, and visit the top 3 homes 3, 4, 5 times, talk to the neighbors, do their research. iBuyers, maybe they weren't doing this kind of research. They send out an inspector. The inspector says the house looks okay. They don't know that the people next door are renting in an Airbnb, or that the people 2 doors down are maniacs who play, heavy metal all night long or throw parties constantly. That's something that a local real estate broker, and listen, hey, I think real estate brokers get paid like huge commissions, and I'm not crazy about that, especially on the higher end homes. But to their defense, they do know which houses are dogs in the market. So there's a data advantage for Redfin, Opendoor, and Zillow, but they might not have the qualitative things. So that's what I heard on the back end. And I don't think that kind of news is out there. And I don't know that that's specifically true, but I suspect that has something to do with this. Because if the home was super high quality, it's on the end of a cul-de-sac, it has a great view, I don't know, the lot's flat, all of that put together would make for a more educated buy, right? And then maybe Zillow became the buyer of last resort. We see something similar in negative signaling in venture capital. You go to the top firms, they all say no. You go to the second tier firms, they all say no. Some new firm meets the company. They don't have the reputation yet. They take a chance on a new firm that the other firms passed on, or a new business model, and that could either work out for them, but in most cases it wouldn't. And that's why reputation matters, and inside information matters, and network matters. All of those things add up to better decision making. So perhaps the issue here is Zillow made bad decisions. They thought through data that they would know because of their estimates. They can always tell you the value of homes. And so in a 2006 Zillow blog post, when they talked about Zestimates, and I've had the CMO from Zillow on the podcast previously, and she talked about Zestimates. That was very controversial. Remember when that first came out, where they used taxes and sales data to try to figure out how much your house was home? Well, maybe they got ahead of their skis here. Maybe they were too confident that they could make these decisions. So, for the first 13 years, they were a marketplace and they just did lead gen, right? When you see brokers on the website, it says book this house with this broker. That's not the broker representing the house. That's somebody who paid for that placement. And if they get that person, a new client who's interested in the home, they get paid for lead gen. And I don't know what it costs per lead gen, but I'm thinking it's tens of dollars. A pretty good business. Do you want to increase your online security? Well, don't we all? If so, you need to hear about NordVPN. NordVPN offers a VPN, that stands for Virtual Private Network, with benefits such as helping customers stay safe online, and you get to access content from over 59 different countries by changing your virtual location with just one click, and you're never going to miss your favorite show again. This keeps you safe while using public Wi-Fi, which can be a gold mine for hackers. I tell you this because I have sensitive information. I use NordVPN to protect myself anytime my phone, my iPad, my laptop, my Chromebook is out on the road. I need to protect myself. And I was in Italy. The girls wanted to watch something on Disney Plus. It was like, we don't have Disney Plus in Italy. Boom, put my VPN on. We're back in the game. NordVPN has an amazing Cyber Month deal for my listeners, Twist listeners. It's amazing how affordable VPNs are. You can now get, in the United States, I kid you not, NordVPN for about $3 a month. Go to nordvpn.com/twist or use the code TWIST at checkout, and you're going to get, I kid you not, 73% off your 2-year plan plus a bonus gift. Just buy the 2-year plan. This way you don't have to worry about it. You need to be safe, and NordVPN is how you're going to do that. nordvpn.com/twist.